Yes guys, and welcome back guys to a brand new video guys on my channel guys, where we kickstart the 24-25 Premier League season guys. Welcome to the 24-25 season. It's kick-started just the past weekend just gone. United started off with a bang. We needed to win this game and we won the game 1-0 against Fulham. Much needed win. We need to get off to a strong start to the season as well, but something to definitely build on as well. But like I said just previously in my last video, this is the last season that I'm doing on my channel now. This is it. So after this season, no more videos after this. Anyway guys, let's get straight to this video now. So talking about the start 11, so we started with Onana, Mazzawari, Maguire, Martinez, Dalla, Casemiro, Maynard, Diallo, Matt, Rashford and Fernandes. Get into the other reaction now. Zirkzee gets debut winner as Man United beat Fulham. Yes, get in. We will take it. We got the job done. We found a way to win. We had to dig deep. It was a good start, I thought, as well. Dallo at left back and Mazzawari at right back. United trying to have a quick and bright start. Good play, but offside. We're having a bit of possession as well. Fulham trying to get on the front foot. Fulham forcing United to play out wide. Good pressure by Matt. Ahmad very direct. Penalty shout on Ahmad. Tete had a chance. Great save by Renan. Good chance by Casemiro on a free kick. Getting competitive. Rashford hit the side netting. A mistake by Fulham which United couldn't capitalise on. United just need to be able to do the basics. Casemiro blazed one over. A mistake by Fulham. Great chance to score and Mazzawari couldn't finish it. Good ball by Dalla and just couldn't find Fernandes. Mistake by Leno. Good ball by Casemiro. Fernandes should have scored on his chance. A mistake by Fulham. Great ball from Casemiro. Best chance of the game. Fernandes should have scored. Casemiro had a headed chance from a corner. Again, Casemiro had a chance but got to hit the target. United have defended well. It's tight and tactical. It was a competitive game as well. First half was okay, I thought. United got to regroup, go again. We've got to do better. United got to create more, take our chances. Got to expect a reaction and response from Fulham. Got to pick up the intensity and tempo, bring more energy and intent. Fulham started. United tried to get onto the front foot, giving away possession too easily. Mount had a chance saved by the keeper. Manu had a chance just wide. Ten Hag made two substitutions. Fernandes back in his position. Muniz had an overhead kick chance. Fulham made a substitution. Good play by United. No one there to finish it. Fulham on the counter attack. We defended well by Martinez. Fulham made two more substitutions. Good chance for Fernandes. Good play by United again. Just couldn't take our chances. Good link-up play. Good passes to the play. Good combinations. Ten Hag made another substitution. United got to go for it now. United got to show character, team spirit and got to dig deep. Play by United. Great cross by Garnacho and Zirkzee scores for 1-0. Mistake by Fulham and Garnacho should have scored. United were grinding it out and seeing it out. Something to build up. Let's take it one game at a time. First half was okay. Second half was good. Overall, okay performance. Win done. 3 points done and clean sheet done. Anyway, guys, let's get straight to today's video now. What did I make of the performance? I thought the performance overall was an okay performance. I think there's different words to describe that performance. I think some people would say it might have been a solid performance. I don't think it was one of the greatest performances out there, to be honest with you. I think first game of the season, you know, it's always going to be tough. You don't know what to expect from your opposition. So we knew that Fulham had a good pre-season actually as well. Emile Smith-Rowe had looked promising in the pre-season as well for Fulham. So they look quite decent for them in the pre-season as well. But I tell you what though, this was a game where it was such an intense game, competitive game, end-to-end game. Anyone could have won that game, and it was just so frustrating for Manchester United, the fact that, you know, we had so many good chances and we just could not take those chances. And a couple of times Fulham made mistakes and United just couldn't capitalise on them as well. So it should have been more, and which is frustrating. And I think, you know, United will look back at that and think, you know, yeah, there's plenty to work on, there's plenty to work on, a lot to improve on. Definitely got to develop the squad along the way. So, you know, you want to take it one game at a time after this as well. So, you know, you got the first game out of the way. We've seen what Brighton have done against Everton. So, yeah, I mean, first game against Fulham, you know, you have to get to a winning start at home. You have to win the game. We need to have a strong start to the season as well. So, and if we don't have a strong start to the season, I think Ten Hag will come under pressure right away from these United fans as well. So, a good start is needed for Manchester United to this new campaign. The season can't be as bad as last year as well, so we knew that, high expectations. We know that we've got to win trophies yet again. We'll set our eyes on the Europa League, and we'll set our eyes on maybe on the FA Cup as well. So, taking it one game at a time, and the mentality as well has to be better this season as well. So, no game in the Premier League is never easy nowadays. So you have to always go with the right mentality, the right mindset in every single game, and you've got to prepare well for every single game. And a game where we just had to say, look, 1-0. We just had that cutting edge and just a bit of quality towards the end of that game that won us the game. But we'll take it though, and we got the job done. We found a way to win, and big teams, when they don't play well, they always find a way to win. So United did that well. We had to really dig deep in that game. We had to show that team spirit and that fight towards the end that we really wanted. If we really wanted to win this game, we had to go for it, and we did so. And Joshua Zirkzee came off the bench and scored the winner for Manchester United. So buzzing for him to get his first United goal. Nice for his confidence, and want to take that momentum on into the future games as well. So buzzing for Joshua Zirkzee that he's gone off the mark now. And now it's all about taking it one game at a time. Let's build on this now. We want to try and get some momentum going as well. So we've got a big game next weekend as well. So we want to sort of have a bit of confidence and having a bit of momentum going into Liverpool as well. So United, good start for United. Good win for Manchester United, which we needed under our belts. But we'll take it. We'll take it on the chin. And we know we're going to have to get better. We know we're going to have to improve. And not one of the greatest performances, but we just got the job done, and we did what we had to do. And at least obviously, yes, it was a big moment that won us the game, but we don't want to be just living off moments this season. And at least our old problems did not creep back in, where the midfield was really overloaded as well, and where the defence was just completely open. So at least this time we defended really well, strong defensively as well, and we did that very well. So well done to the boys, and had to work hard for it, and we bloody had to as well. So well done to the boys. Good win and a good start, and we needed it. So well done, and let's take it on now into these next upcoming games as well. Getting into the game now, I thought it was a good start for United. We're on the front foot. Obviously with a new signing, Mazawari as well. So he's a very versatile player, can play at right back or left back, and maybe we could have seen Dalot at maybe right. It was saying that Dalot was starting at right back, but it was the other way around. Dalot was at left back, Mazawari at right back. I tell you what, Mazawari, fantastic cameo, and what a game he had in his first game as well, after signing as well for United as well. But United were trying to have a quick and bright start to the game. It was good play by United in the early moments of the game, but we were just offside. But we kept possession. We knew in games like this we were going to have more possession, but Fulham were trying to get on the front foot. We know what Fulham are all about. They've got that quality in their team. They might have lost João Palhinha and Tin Ream and a couple of others, but I tell you what, bloody hell, they gave us a game. But it was such a high intensity game. It was competitive. It was end to end. Anyone could have won this. So, but Fulham were trying to get on the front foot, and they were forcing United to play out wide. So they were making these triangles so they could force United to play out wide. And I thought it was good pressure by Mount as well, and Ahmad very direct, and there was a penalty shout but not a penalty. Tete had a chance, Onana made a brilliant save as well, and there was a good chance by Casemiro on a free kick, but it was getting really competitive, and Rashford sort of did well and hit the side netting, and then sort of as the game was going on, United were creating the chances. Fulham were making mistakes along the way, which United should have capitalised on. But in a different game, I think we definitely would have took our chances. but we've got to be better, because when teams make mistakes, you've got to punish them, and we should have punished Fulham a couple of times on their mistakes as well, and we just couldn't capitalise on an early mistake from them. But in games like this against Fulham, United had to do the basics right, winning our 50-50s, win our second balls, winning our duels, win your battles as well, which we had to do, win over the midfield as well. And, you know, Casemiro blazed one over as he does. And then there was a mistake by Fulham, and United just couldn't capitalise, and Mazawari just couldn't finish it. But, you know, there was a good ball by Talo, but just couldn't find Fernandes. There was a mistake by Leno, but he made up for it and saved as well. And again, Fernandes should have scored on that chance as well. That should have made it 1-0. And then again, another mistake by Fulham. Great ball by Casemiro to Fernandes. Best chance of the game and best sort of play by United as well in the whole game. And again, Fernandes should have scored. That should have been 2 as well. And then, yeah, I think there were some good moments in play, some good passes of play, some good combinations in the game as well. And then again, you know, Casemiro had a headed chance from a corner, and, you know, had a chance, but, you know, again, got to hit the target. But I thought United defended really well. I don't think that first half wasn't as bad, to be honest. And then I thought, you know, tight tactical game. First half I thought was okay. I think second half we had to regroup, go again. We knew that we had to do better, create more, take our chances when we could as well. And got to expect a reaction response from Fulham. Pick up the intensity and tempo as well, bring more energy and intent in our play as well. But I thought Fulham started bright. You know, United were trying to get them to the front foot. United giving away possession too easily as well. Mount had a chance saved by the keeper. Mania had a chance just wide, and then Ten Hag reacted, brought on 2 substitutions. Fernandes got back into his normal position. Joshua Zirkzee came on to make his Manchester United debut, and then Muniz had an overhead kick chance. Did well actually. Fulham made a substitution as well, and then it was good play by United, but again just no one in the box to finish it. Fulham on the counter attack, well defended by Martinez. And then Fulham made 2 more substitutions. Again, good chance for Fernandes. Good play by United again, just can't take our chances. And a good link-up play from United, good chemistry along the way. And then Ten Hag makes another substitution. And then United, then in the closing stages of the game, had to go for it. And we had to show that character and that team spirit and that fight. And we had to really dig deep in that game. And again, good piece of play from United. Good piece of play from United. Great cross by Garnacho, and Zirkzee just goes into that box and just takes his chance and just has a bit of that quality in front of goal and scores the winner for United for 1-0 as well. So, and then we could have followed it up with a second as well. Through on goal, Fulham make a howl of it. It was a bloody mess that they made as well. Bassi just not concentrating, and again Garnacho should have scored to make it 2-0 as well, so we could have bloody won that 2-0, but again there should have been more. But then after that, United, after that chance we'd blown, we were just seeing it out then. But it's something to build on, and let's take it one game at a time. But we know that we're going to have to improve and get better along the way, so yeah, let's take the positives, and so win, 3 points and a clean sheet as well. And Zirkzee showing that box threat as well. And I think for once we've got the recruitment right. And I think for once we've got the recruitment spot on for once as well. Overall, in the end, the performance wasn't the greatest, but we've just done enough to win the game. It was such an intense game from start to finish. In games like this, the substitutions would need to make an impact, and Joshua Zirkzee scored with 3 minutes to go to give United a winning start, 3 points and a clean sheet. Yeah, definitely. You could see how the game was going to go, to be honest. It was just one of those sort of games. Tight, tactical, competitive game, such an intense game as well. high intensity game as well, with loads of energy in the game as well. Competitive game, end to end. Anyone could have won that game. Open game at time. Thought United at times in the second half controlled it very well. I don't think it was total dominance from United, but I think we'll see that soon in upcoming games. Early day, we can only judge it after 5 games. Winning start, we needed it. We'll take the positives from this game, definitely for sure. Something to build on, something to improve on. We know that we're going to have to develop the team along the way. There's still players that are injured, that are out, will definitely come back soon and hopefully get them involved as soon as they can, and then they can sort of make a name of themselves as well. We've got the likes of Højlund out, Shaw, big players that are part of this team, with the way how Ten Hag wants to play. It's a winning start for Manchester United, 3 points, a clean sheet. We'll take the positives from this game. Performance wasn't great, maybe a solid performance from all the team round. Defended very well for 90 minutes as well. We had to work hard for it, we did. We just had that quality just to win that game, and we just had that cutting edge to win that game as well. Definitely some minor things that we need to work on. That'll come along the way. I think it's going to take time. I'm going to hit the ground running right away. Give the team a little bit more time. I can understand that Ten Hag said that we were not ready in terms of players not up to speed, match sharpness wise, and not match fit yet. Players not really having a pre-season. It'll all come together clicking. So let's take the positives and we'll move on. We had numerous chances in the game. We had 2 real big chances in the first half and a couple more chances in the second half. It's frustrating because it should have been more, and it should have been at least 4-0, 4-5. Fulham made their mistakes and we couldn't capitalise on those mistakes. I think Fulham had a very good goalkeeper in Bernd Leno that saved a lot of our chances and kept them in the game along the way. It was frustrating because there was times where we definitely exploited that defence and exposed it at times, and getting past the goalkeeper as well. Along the way, the quality just wasn't there from Manchester United. Not taking our chances. I was thinking, I hope we don't draw this game 0-0. It'll come back to bite us because of our old ways of not taking our chances, and then again just not clinical enough. I think at times decision making let us down. Was that one-on-one where Rashford and Garnacho were through on that mistake when Bassi made that mistake. Rashford should have just took it on himself, should have just shot and gone for goal. I understand that they're trying to take coaching instructions to make the pass and not to be greedy. I can understand that decision making could have been better in those sort of moments in the game. Decision making where you just got to say, back yourself and score this. Just not good for Rashford, for his confidence. I can understand why they're trying to make that pass off, but at times when you're through one-on-one and you see an opportunity, you just got to go for it at the end of the day as well. Just had that cutting edge to win this game as well. That just sort of went on United's side, and we had a bit of luck on our side as well, and fine margins as well. Fine margin a lot as well. Ten Hag just talk a bit about fine margins. So that's what it's all about in football as well. Not capitalising on mistakes as well, because the mistakes, Fulham made several mistakes in that game that we definitely could have capitalised on. Just couldn't capitalise on those mistakes. I think any other day we would have took those chances. We know we need our shooting boots on for the Brighton one on the weekend. We know we're going to have to be better. It'll come. There's positives to take. It's only the first game in the new Premier League season. There's good signs and something to build on. Definitely, I think it will come clicking soon. It's not going to come right away in the first game of the season. So firstly, I think it's going to take time. I think we all can know that for sure. Like I just said then, there's players that have not had a pre-season. Joshua Zirkzee's not had a pre-season. Obviously, with the Euros being on, players had to take a break as well. Players not having a pre-season, not really, like I just said before, not really match fit into match sharp, and trying to get into the rhythm as well. Starting it off with such a high intense game against Fulham, anything could have gone wrong if we would have conceded first. In games like that, it's all about getting the first goal as soon as you can. I tell you what, we did well, and we had to win the game in such a way. There's a lot at stake, and you want to win the first game at home as well this season, and to get off to a good start to the season with 3 points as well on the board. It's the points that matters, but definitely we know we're going to have to improve, get better and develop the team. It'll come soon. With the injured players back, we need a full fit squad. Until we get a fully fit squad, get a couple of more additions added to the team, we're good to go for this season as well. Who is my man of the match? To be honest, I thought there were some good players that had a good game. I thought Onana had a good game, kept us in the game. There was a couple of big moments that Fulham did well. But Mazawari had a great game, great first game in a Manchester United shirt. Maguire played well. Martinez played well. Dalot played well. Casemiro had a good game. Mainoo had a good game. Diallo thought he had a good game. Mount was okay. Rashford was okay. Fernandes had his chances. It's obviously got to be that man, Joshua Zirkzee, who scored us the win. It's got to be Joshua Zirkzee. First goal for Manchester United, making his Manchester United debut. Of course, it's got to be Joshua Zirkzee. He got us 3 points at the end of the day. How do we beat Brighton and Hove at Albion? Now, obviously, we've got Brighton now on Saturday in the early kickoff at 12:30. You know what? Looking forward to this game. I think this is going to be a tough game against Brighton. Obviously, they've got a new manager in. Fabian Hurdzilla as well, the youngest Premier League manager as well, so at the age of 31. So I tell you what, Brighton will be sort of pressing the reset button and going again now, because, you know, they got rid of Zirkzee, didn't have a great season last year. They know that they're going to have to be better this season as well, so they'll be thinking last season can't be as bad as this year. So Hurdzilla, you know, he'll want to sort of get Brighton back to, you know, where they want to be this season. You know, is Europe going to be on their minds? Maybe not, but I think try get into the mix. But they'll be hoping for mid-table this season. But Brighton show some good signs against Everton. I thought they were absolutely brilliant. Brighton against Everton. Obviously, Everton have still got their problems to deal with, but I thought Brighton were fantastic. You know, when they had their chances, they took them, and brilliant performance for them. So, you know, but I think Brighton, it'll be just one of those seasons where they'll want to go again this season and say, you know, new manager now, new ideas, new tactics. You know, we're gonna give it everything that we've got. We'll give it 110% in every single game. You know, we're not going to give up. So we'll do anything in our power to win every single game. So I think this is going to be Brighton of how the way they played under Zirkzee, but I think it's just a little bit more different. I think they'll be not as I don't think they'll show that nasty side of them that they showed under Zirkzee, and I think, you know, they'll definitely take it game by game themselves. You know, that they'll take it one game at a time, and you know, whatever comes in their way, they'll look forward to that challenge. So, you know, it's a big challenge for Manchester United. It's going to be a big away day for Manchester United. So Brighton away's never easy, and we went there and won 2-0 last year. So can we do it again? Hopefully, but this is a game for Manchester United where we're going to have to definitely take our chances, be more clinical in front of goal. We've got to show the quality in front of goal, and we know that we can defensively frustrate them. You know, they defended well, we can defend well, and I think it's all about what we do in out possession as well. I think, you know, we're going to have to find our foundation into the team, play to our principles and rules, and we know how we want to play against Brighton, so we want to go there, spoil the party. You know, it's Fabian Hurdzilla's first game in charge at Brighton as well, so it's never easy when it's the first opening game. It's never easy when it's the home team that's going back home in their first home game of the season. So they'll want to have a strong start to their season as well. They'll want 3 points as well to give it to their fans, and I think the fans will be really up for it. You know, the fans will be up for it with a new manager in charge as well. So there'll be high expectations there at Brighton as well this season. So it's for United to go there, to spoil the party, to ruin it, go there, win the game, which we know it's going to be a challenge, but we're going to have to be ready for that challenge. And when it comes our way, you know, we're going to have to tactically change it when we have to. I think it's going to be a tactical game, competitive game. I think we're going to have to go with the right mentality, we're going to have to go in the right mentality, the right mindset. So we're going to have to prepare well for this game, and got lots of time to prepare for this as well. So we have to put it. You know, we definitely need to improve from the last game. So yeah, I think high expectations from both teams, and I think we've got to turn up to this game. We need to outwork them, work hard for this game as well, and let's go to Brighton and let's go and win this game. Now talking about Hurdzilla, when Hurdzilla sides did jump to regain the ball high, they often forced the play into wide areas and away from the centre. This was more the case on the right side, possibly with a view of winning the ball back to feed their attacking combinations on the side. In Hurdzilla's 3-4-3 formation, the Swede would step up into midfield in form that double six alongside the captain Jackson Irvine. Obviously, Hurdzilla came in from St. Pauli, and this is one of his players that he had over there, allowing the Australians' midfield partner Marcel Hartel to push up and add on an extra body to the attack, as much as Pascal Gross does for Brighton. But it's free-flowing football, and you know, it's going to be great build-up play, the proactive football, play with initiative, a very attacking football, very clever, intelligent. They'll put the ball into the wide areas, and they'll put it into dangerous areas. They'll be defensively be strong, keep it tight and compact, defensively frustrate teams. They'll have mistakes in them as well, and you know, they'll capitalise on mistakes. They'll make runs in from behind. They'll cause us problems in the wide areas. Got a lot of pace in the wide areas. On the front foot, they'll bring energy, aggressive, relentless, want to be rampant, ruthless. They're skillful side as well, well organised. They'll defend well. They'll make it difficult to play through them. They'll bring a high tempo, a high intensity. They'll bring energy. Very physical. They'll make the runs in from behind. They'll give it everything that they've got. They'll get between the lines. They'll like to come forward to take risks and be brave. But United have got to defend properly. Defensively, need to be organised. Need to keep it tight and compact. Defensively, frustrate them. We need to be ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, high tempo, play with energy, create the chances, take your chances. Need to be clinical, get the crosses into the box, drag them out of position, be brave, take risks. Set pieces could come into play. We need to play with width, get in between the lines, got to close them down, don't let them get back in the game. Don't leave any spaces open. They'll show incredible team spirit, character and fight. We've got to do the basics right. Game management, decision making as well is going to be key. Got to get tight. Don't let them get a shot off. Sustain your attacks. Do the basics. Win your 50-50s. Win your second balls. Win your duels. Put them on the back foot. Keep possession. Fullbacks have got to be effective. Force them to make mistakes. Put them under pressure. Don't the wingers cut back inside. Don't afford to make mistakes. Make the runs in from behind. Don't get pulled out of position. Be explosive and keep Matoma, Rutter, Pedro, Welbeck and Andy Agra quiet. Getting into the goals now. First goal, Fernandez turns away from Kearney. Fernandez pass the ball to Zirkzee. Zirkzee pass the ball to Casemiro. Casemiro pass the ball to Garnacho. Garnacho puts a cross in and Zirkzee scores a great goal for 1-0. Getting to the stats now. Possession for Man United, it was 55.4% and for Fulham it was 44.6%. Goals for Man United, it was 1 and for Fulham it was 0. Total shots for Man United, it was 14 and for Fulham it was 10. Shots on target for Man United, it was 5 and for Fulham it was 2. Shot accuracy for Man United, it was 35.7%. For Fulham it was 20%. Shots inside the box for Man United, it was 7 and for Fulham it was 6. Shots outside the box for Man United, it was 7 and for Fulham it was 4. Total passes for Man United, it was 482 passes and for Fulham it was 384 passes. Pass accuracy for Man United, it was 84.6%. For Fulham it was 79.7%. Getting to the substitutions now, Diallo went off for Garnacho. Talk about Ahmad's performance. Embarked on a charge to the penalty area that brought fans to their feet. Not involved as much after half-time and predictably substituted. Mount went off for Zirkzee. Talk about Mason's performance. Good off the ball but poor on it. Much of the game was played around the playmaker. Should have scored in the 53rd minute from close range. Maguire went off at Evans. Talk about Harry's performance. Dominant in aerial duels, but marred his first half with a deserved booking for diving. Did well against Rodrigo Muniz after he dominated United at Old Trafford last season. Mazawa went off for De Ligt. Talk about Nazer's performance. Started at right back and made an important intervention. Adam Traore's cross. Bright all night. A brilliant start to his United career. Mainly went off for McTominay. Talk about Kobe's performance. Knitted the play together and saw a shot go wide, not at his optimum, having returned for pre-season last week. Next we've got Brighton. Brighton are first in the league. Obviously still early days, but obviously there's only one game just gone. Brighton's the next game, second game of the season. Brighton are going home. It's their first home game of the season. Like I said just before, they've got a new manager in charge, Fabian Herzler. He'll want a good homecoming. He'll want a good warm welcome from the Brighton fans. Brighton fans will be expecting high expectations. They'll want to win. Brighton, they're going to give it everything that they've got. They want to go back home on the weekend, fight for the 3 points, and they'll give it everything that they've got. For United though, I think, you know, we need a professional, disciplined and strong performance. We've got to go to Brighton. We've got to ruin it and spoil the party. It's never easy to go Brighton away. We went there last season and won 2-0. I think it's all about getting that first goal as soon as you can. They'll make a lot of noise. That's going to be down to United to get an early goal as soon as we can to shut the Brighton fans up. And then it's all about how we want to play in this game. Like I said before, we're going to have to find our foundation. We have to play with initiative, play on the front foot. We want to keep possession as well. We want to try control, dominate this game. We want to stick to our principles, our rules as well, the way how we want to play in this game. We have to play with courage, intent, conviction, purpose, and we've got to turn up to this game. It's a big game for both teams. 3 points are going to be up for grabs. United need a big performance to go to Brighton Brighton. Brighton's first home game of the season. Want to start off with a bang. They probably want 3 points as well. United are going to have to be able to do the basics right into this game. We're going to have to win the second ball, the duel, win our 50-50s. We're going to have to be able to in the midfield battle as well against Brighton as well. A couple of changes need to be changed after that Fulham game, definitely for sure. We know that we're going to show that quality in front of goal, and when we get our chances, we're going to have to take our chances as well. We need to defend properly as a team. We need to be organised, keep it tight and compact, defensively frustrate, and then it's what we do in possession as well. The passing needs to be accurate. We need to be effective, show that courage about ourselves, fight for the ball, fight for every single ball. We have to be brave. We're going to have to take risks. We'll get our chances. We've got to play with high intensity, high tempo, got to play with energy. It's all about we get our chances, get some good crosses into the box. More or less, we want to show that quality in front of goal, and then it's all about taking your chance, be clinical. I think first goal is going to be crucial, definitely for sure. It's a big game for both teams. Both teams will want 3 points. Brighton will give it everything that they've got. They'll give it 110%, and so do we. Have to show the fight, the passion, the pride, play for the badge, play for the club, show the team spirit, the character, the determination, the commitment, the desire, the willingness, the work rate, and the work ethic as well. Again, we just have to step up the bar. We just have to improve from the last performance, take it into this next game against Brighton now. Looking forward to this game. It's going to be competitive, end-to-end, tight and tactical, open game. First goal is going to be crucial, and getting that first goal will be needed for United as well as soon as we can into that game. And we want to definitely control. Let's see better performance from Manchester United. Definitely put on a good showing for the away fans as well. Give what the away fans want as well. Brighton have scored 3 goals and they've not conceded any so far. The players to look out for is Steele, Igor, Webster, Dunk, Barco, Van Hecken, Veltman, Milner, Gilmore, Modder, Sarimenta, Balbeda, Itoma, Ayari, Wafer, Dahoud, Rutter, Pedro, Welbeck, and Diagra. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the video in the next couple of days, and peace.